Jerusalem under King Guy, the Lusignan is marching to relieve the besieged forces of Tiberius on the Sea of Galilee. With him are the knights of his kingdom along with the Knights Templar. See them here with their black and white shields. King Guy's opponent is the mighty Saracen general Salah-ad-Din, or as he is known in the West, Saladin. He leads a force of professional and highly mobile Saracen warriors. It is the high summer. King Guy's forces are parched. Saladin has blocked King Guy's path to the Sea of Galilee, and he maneuvers the Crusaders until they have made a stand on the slope of the Horn of Hattin. The forces are gathered. In history, Saladin won his historic victory against the Crusaders, which then led to his capture of the city of Jerusalem. But today, will events follow history? This is now up to the warriors before you to decide.
Good afternoon, lords, ladies, gentlemen. Yes, the year is 1187. Entering the field are a few Templar scouts ahead of the main army, looking to see what resistance is ahead. Unbeknownst to the Crusader forces, there you go. Salah-ad-Din had already been preparing for this combat. Here we see mounted skirmishers. They have seen the encroaching Crusader forces. Will they attack? The Templars are ripe for battle. They wish to bring a decisive battle against this Saracen officer who has been causing guerrilla skirmishes throughout the Holy Land. Salah-ad-Din's forces had already been aligned along the path that the Crusaders would take, and while the Crusaders were marching through the desert without any water, they had set fire to the shrubbery, blowing smoke into the path of the already parched Crusaders.
Come on! Bring it on!
Saracen forces taunt the Templars. I would just like to make a slightly out-of-period comment. It's particularly tricky to get horses to do this kind of activity, so what you're seeing here is the culmination of quite a lot of time in preparing for this event. However, Saracen forces have seen off the scouts of the Templars. At this point, seeing what has happened, the men-at-arms have broken ranks. They have seen that their forces have been driven away and they do not wish this to happen. However, as you can see, it is a trap. The well-organized forces of Salah-ad-Din railroad the troops, the crusading troops, slaughtering them easily.
Did they actually think they were going to win?
The main army advances. By cunning use of smoke and foot screams, the Templars and the rest of the crusading army, who had been marching towards Tiberias to relieve the siege at the castle, were funneled up into very inhospitable terrain. It was a very cunning plan by General Salah-ad-Din. Some of you may be wondering why they even came this way. It turns out that the wife of Raymond of Tripoli was besieged in Tiberias. Although she was doing quite well, she sent word to all the Crusader lords that she did not need help. However, King Guy de Lusignan was a fool, and as such, he would listen solely to whoever spoke last and loudest. In which case, this was the Grand Marshal of the Templars, Redefort, who told them that they should fight. The Templars are now surrounded. Their non-combatants are huddled within a ring of their own combatants. A parley. Salah-ad-Din himself rides forward to treat with these crusaders. Salah-ad-Din is known as a very honourable man. So honourable, in fact, that there were rumours that he had in fact been knighted in the European tradition. Because how else could he be so honourable? King Guy de Lusignan steps forward to treat with Salah-ad-Din.
Salah-ad-Din, I have a request. My banners! Would you let them go home? Let them take their banners back to their castles and to mount the wars proudly once more.
King Guy has asked that his bannermen, his non-combatants, be allowed free passage from this battlefield.
Bon. Thank you.
And Salah-ad-Din is graciously accepted. With the non-combatants clearing the field. This was right last. It is said that Salah-ad-Din and his son stood near the horns of Hattin. And when the battle was at this point, his son said, "Surely we have won." Salah-ad-Din had said, "No, we have not won until that tent," pointing to the red tent of King Guy, "until that tent has fallen." And it is said that at that point, King Guy's tent fell and the Crusaders were lost. King Guy, captured by the enemy, now awaits ransom and subject humiliation. Every single Templar that took the field that day was beheaded. All, that is, bar Redefort, the Grand Master of the Order. History doesn't actually tell us what happened to him or why he was spared beheading at the horns of Hattin. However, very shortly afterwards, he was at the gates of Acre, and Acre fell. And the Saracens were able to take all bar Tyre, all the Crusader forts. However, a big round of applause for our combatants, and then I think we might do another mass combat against the entertainment.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, would you like to see another battle here on the castle arena?
First, Crusaders!
While they reassemble, let you know a little bit about the Knights Templar. Knights Templar